lifesaver, baby.
All right, we're back here again with a very, very windy Stanford Lake College up here in Kloof in the Mountain Kingdom. This game is going to be make or break for both these teams. Limpopo will be taking on Western Province. Limpopo needs to win this game in order to give Coastals a shot at the semis and really, really spoil the party for Province. So, yeah, let's see what they do as we start the first chukker. Limpopo in the blue and red stripes, and Province in the white and black.
Happy days. Let me introduce you to Joe. That's the guy behind the camera cooking for the journalist.
Liana, check net vir my jou tripod is baie skeef.
Yeah, no, Okay, so I am now joined in the commentary box by Mr. Keegan. He is the keeper for Mpumalanga. How's it, Keegan?
How's it, Joe? Nice to be here. Thanks for having me.
All right, so we've got a shorty here now for Province. Let's see if Limpopo can successfully defend this. You see, they've also now changed their tactics in the box. Got the three defenders on the keeper's left-hand side.
Yeah, I think they've obviously done a bit of video analysis, so let's see if it's paid off.
Oh,
Yeah, looks like it was either a great save of the postman or going a little bit wide. So see what the umpires delegate it. No, long corner it is.
what's your prediction for this game, Keegan?
Look, I think there's a little bit more riding on it with some other teams. I know that Coastals are hoping for a Limpopo win because then they play us in Mpumalanga in the semi-final. But if Vietnam come out on top, then we've obviously got them. So I know after game festivities, we'd love to have a Coastals session, but if Vietnam come out on top, they've obviously shown their worth. So we would also like to have them either way. So if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. So whoever comes our way, I think Vietnam might just be a little bit too strong for Limpopo though.
Yeah, so the number 13 there, Matthew Westhuizer, this was his school. He matriculated from Stanford Lake, and he played for Limpopo for a bit, and now he's on the Province side. So this is a little bit of interesting trivia.
Yeah, it's funny where life takes you, but also funny how you still find your roots and play the sport that you love and come back to your home school.
And then also, if we look at the live stream, it's always good to see the commentary there. I think it looks like Brad Neal says, "How's it, Keeks?"
Hey, Brady. Nice to know that you're watching.
And then Dylan Westhuizer says he's been waiting for this game all week.
No, it's going to be a decent matchup. I think Limpopo haven't been firing on all cylinders just yet. So
Check the wind out.
yeah, I mean there's definitely a gust out there and might play into the playing conditions. But I think Limpopo have been going at around 50-60%. So I know that home tournament they definitely want to come out firing on all cylinders. So love to see a result for them as well.
So Limpopo have played 3 games, 1 draw, 2 losses, scored 2 goals, had 7 goals scored against them. So they're on 1 point with a -5, -5 goal difference. And then Province have also played 3 games, 2 wins, 1 loss, 7 goals and 4 against them. So they're on 6 points with 3 goal difference there.
You know, it's always good having a provincial tournament with province involved because they did have a little bit of a sabbatical from country districts. And, you know, now that they've made their return, the tournament's all the best for it. They're always a competitive side. I think last year they had a very young side, and now getting their footing in the tournament. Obviously, they've shown up and had a couple good results, but also I think they just finding their groove. They're not there just yet, but they're finding their groove, and I'm sure when it comes to crunch time, they're definitely going to be a formidable side.
We see them coming up the middle here. Oh, that was off. I think that's Nimrod, number 17 for Limpopo. So our viewers can also listen in. I'm going to explain to Keegan. We've got 3 different cameras. If I switch from this one to this one, you can still watch the game there. It just depends on how the wind goes.
Yeah, I've actually noticed my missus back at home. She's used to watching it off a different broadcaster.
Yeah.
And then this year she just said it's been awesome to see. It actually feels like we watching premium sports on TV. So
Yeah, there we go.
It's been amazing. Almost tries to warrant why I'm here and not at home with the little one, but just try to say I'm basically playing on TV.
Yeah, you are. Just to give you an idea, we are FMBC Live, so we are the biggest broadcaster in the province, and we were very fortunate to we outbid the other guys. Not outbid, we won the bid to do the broadcasting of the very first Mandela Africa Cup down in Durban at the International Convention Center. So we learnt a lot there. That was 3 years ago. And so obviously we've upgraded our gear and we're able to give our viewers this experience. And it's
Yeah.
good for the players because afterwards you've got your game there. You can go watch it on YouTube later. You've got the replays.
No, it's been amazing. I mean, certainly makes the experience for all our loved ones at home a lot better. And I know for my missus at home, she's taken a lot of responsibility being with the little one. She's only 6 months old, so
Shame.
yeah, for her to be able to have access to me being here and to support me, yeah, it's been amazing from my side as a player. And I know I'm not the only one.
Yeah, we've been watching the live chat. The live chat is so entertaining, by the way, because you see the wives come on and then they bite their husbands, or
Oh,
they
yeah.
send little messages, or
I'm just grateful Keith Erasmus hasn't been playing because I know Bronny would have just given him a mouthful.
she was on just now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Tim's wife was also giving him a bit of a tune there on the comment section.
Fantastic. If there's one thing about the country districts players, that they can definitely take a bit of banter.
Yeah, and the guys are listening to you at the moment. Most of these guys, so fines and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, I'm sure it's coming my way. Yeah.
Oh, what's that? A shorty? Is that a shorty for Limpopo? Looks like
Yeah,
it.
looks like it.
So let's see. Yeah, there we go.
I know a lot of teams have struggled short corner wise. I don't know if it's turf. I don't think it is. But just that first time trap at the top of the D, a lot of the teams have actually struggled to get it off. So whether they can trap cleanly here and make it count. I know Tatenda's there at the top of the D, and I'm sure he's going to be
Mr. Black Bomber.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Jaden.
He should know this turf better than everyone.
Yeah, because he lives here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, look at the wind. Let's see where this is going to go. Chop. We didn't even see that, was it? Oh, yeah.
Looks like it's just come off a stick, so a long corner. Yeah, Tatenda tends to slip it across the goal, looking for an extra player. And I'm assuming it just came off the inside of the stick.
Yeah, I think I switched too soon there. I'm going to leave you in the driver's seat for 2 minutes. I'm just going to go and adjust an angle there. The wind has completely screwed up our angle.
No problem. If Limpopo can show a little bit of patience in this and not just give a little bit of unnecessary possession away in these areas and just build up, they'll eventually get the result they're looking for, another short corner. So just to roll it out of that space. Here, obviously, Western Province have come out on top there with the 16. Gonna give it a bit of time, build up play again. I think it's always interesting to see the different brands of play that each province have. You know, Western Province are always known for having very skillful players, bit of hands. You know, Limpopo is also notorious for playing quite direct and very hard, almost bullying a team into conceding territory and possession. So it's going to be an interesting dynamic because it's very different brands of hockey here.
You know, I'm convinced that the reason why you see a lot of individual play in a team like Limpopo is because the boys live so far away from each other. So they get to practice once a week if they're lucky. You know, half the team has to travel maybe 150 kilometers just for practice. And also, most of the guys at CDs are, you know, they work during the day. It's not like they're school kids, you know. So, oh,
Yep,
shorty.
A little bit of a tough tackle coming in, so yeah, right call there, short corner.
Let's see what they're going to do here.
No, it does put into perspective. I mean, we quite blessed in Mpumalanga. We had a couple of guys coming from the high felts, and they're driving over 150 kilometers to coming to practice every week, and they were so committed. So we were very fortunate in that sense. But it's difficult because everyone's working and everyone has their own personal lives. So
Yeah.
very difficult. But I mean, that's what makes this tournament special.
But I think most of your players, probably White River,
Nelspruit,
yeah.
yeah. So yeah,
And
well,
that's-
let's see this short corner and see what
Check that wind out, dude. How does the wind affect the drag flick? Not too much.
No, not too much. I mean, the ball's heavy enough to not be affected by it.
Let's see what they do here.
First castle, bottom left, great save. Great save. Big left foot out there. No, yeah, wind doesn't affect it too much. Ball's heavy enough. I think that the biggest thing is
And the
just
speed is there.
speed is there. I think maybe take a little bit off if it's going directly into you, but it seems like it's coming across the turf.
So as a keeper, was that a shorty again, eh?
Yes,
Yeah.
another shorty.
As a keeper, obviously you get to practice with Choff. So I don't think you're too phased by the rest of the boys as a whole. Most of the time, I don't think what do you call it? Too unfamiliar with drag flicks.
Yeah, I mean, I've been fortunate. I was. Let's just see how this goes here. Decent stop. Oh, that is a fantastic and brave effort from a defender there.
Just lifting it up over the bar.
Yeah, Hail Mary of maybe
Yeah.
protecting himself, but it was fantastic. No, I was very fortunate when I left school. I managed to go to Tux, and being a part of that Tux setup, I had Tim and Matt Guys Brown, Grant Glut, some of the best drag flickers in the country, and that also exposed me to IPTs and Varsity Cup. So yeah, having Choff, he's obviously played at that level as well, and he knows the trick of the trade and where to put in what heights and whatnot. So it's always it's always nice challenging myself at practice with him. But we also got a youngster in our team, Callan Stevens. Funnily enough, I actually coached him at under 16 for Northerns when I was still studying that side, and he's got a mean drag on him. I would say that he's got a little bit more pace on Chorf, but Chorf, like I said,
Accuracy.
yeah, he's just got that a little bit of experience in putting it into those real finite corners, which is amazing, and that's what you want from your drag flicker. And keeper can only be so big and so
Yeah.
flexible. So if you put it in the right places, you're gonna score.
So that's the end of the first chukker, and scores level at 0-all.
I will say I'm very impressed with Limpopo to keep it out. First quarter, did not predict that, but let's hope they can keep it up. It's looking like a good game.
Watch this. Hold on, wait. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. Got it.
Joe really loves spending time in nature with what matters most, his Tunlin G7 double cab.
Then this side, so we get the mountain there. Oh, yeah, all the trees. Yeah, that's perfect. You guys got to move back as well. Hold on. Go 2 steps back. You can walk past. 1, 2. That's so fun. Yeah, like take it. Luck, cowboy. Thank you, Uncle Dad. You're next. Well, we can do selfies at front.
Okay, so Keegan, that's the start of the second chukker, and as you said before, quite a surprising turnout so far on both sides. I think supporters on both sides of the spectrum here are very pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I'm gonna expect. There we go. That's exactly. I'm gonna expect Western Province to
Score.
shift a gear because I don't think they were necessarily quite happy with that first quarter.
Do you want to talk us through the replay over there?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so I mean it's a good turnover, quick interplay to the left-hand side, and then it's just absolute instinct trying to go on the reverse. I think he's obviously looking for maybe a touch from the far post, but inevitably.
But from that angle as well, it was brilliant.
Yeah, from that angle, I mean, you're going to trust your instinct. If you get it on target, you're either testing the keeper or you're looking for a far post touch-in, and, you know.
Maybe a deflection.
Yeah, maybe the more you play, the luckier you get, but I definitely think Western Province were going out there to start the quarter with a little bit of fire because they maybe weren't, on their own standards, too pleased with the first quarter.
And then how difficult is a shot like that in that situation for a keeper to read?
Yeah, I think also earlier in our game, I mean, not the Northern's keepers, the Eastern Gauteng keepers had a blinder against us. But there was a very similar situation where Chof was going along baseline, and you know the keeper, you're always looking for who's on my far post. Have my defenders tracked the person on far post? So you're always thinking it's going that way, and sometimes you undo yourself because you're expecting the far post and not such a small angle to get past us as a keeper. So it's always difficult. I mean, especially with the quality that CD's is producing now, it's definitely just getting better and better. I've been here since 2019, and the quality is always getting a little bit better each year. So you always going to get tested, and unfortunately for myself, I'm getting older, so eventually I'm going to fall off the pace. But I mean, Gary gives me a little bit of hope.
Yeah, 152 caps.
Exactly, he gives me a little bit of hope that maybe I can still keep up with it. So
Yeah.
let's hope so.
Let's see what they say. Oh, and Rory says, shout out to the Durbanville Hockey Club gents in Province. Cameron number 10, JC number 17, Jager 7, Joshua 14, Jared number 11. Oh, a little bit of a good afternoon hug there. Couldn't really see from that angle what was going on there.
Just a slap wide.
So it's 1-0 now for Province in the second chukka. That doesn't mean Limpopo is out of the game yet.
Now, knowing Limpopo, if they get a sniff, they're definitely going to get their hairs up and they're going to chase after the game. And also being a home tournament, they're definitely going to want to put a show on for everyone here today and make sure that they do themselves a little bit of justice.
And they've got the advantage of home turf.
Exactly. So, yeah, like you said, I mean, where we are at Stanford Lake, it's very difficult to always get to practice, but the fact that they've pulled a team together just shows the commitment that they have to the tournament.
I think this is going to be a card.
Yeah, I see Tam Johnson, number 4, Limpopo, is definitely giving his 5 cents on what he thinks it should be. Aerial ball coming in. Tam receives.
Oh.
Yeah, Tam and I were actually at varsity together, and he was tucked second side. And let me tell you, in his heyday, he could absolutely moose a ball. He was unbelievable at hitting it with just enough pace that you couldn't even think about stopping it. So I'm sure he's going to want to get on the score sheet today.
That's another thing I was going to ask you. As a keeper, because of the pace of this game, I mean, hockey is not soccer, right? It's a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys also take a calculated risk and think, okay, this guy's going to go left, and you have to react even before he strikes the ball. And then sometimes it happens that it doesn't go left. He maybe goes to the right. Does that happen, or do you actually wait for them to strike the ball? Do you have the time to then react?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of both. You obviously trying to put yourself in the best position in terms of angles. I think angles are the biggest thing with goalkeeping. Get yourself in the right angle, then you've set yourself up for natural reaction to take over. But a lot of the time, I mean, they're not always hitting from the edge of the D.
Oh,
that's an awesome skill shown there. But Limpopo's just picked up. Last touch, one too many. But yeah, I think a lot of the time they're not hitting from the top of the D. They're hitting from a lot
from there.
From the 9-yard area, from P spots and closer. So that's where angles, smothering the ball. There's a lot that goes into keeping, which I don't think a lot of people know about. But a lot of it is angles, and then you try and let your natural ability show. I mean, no keeper keeps the same way.
Yeah.
We all have our own certain styles, but if we can have our fundamentals right, then hopefully we can make a save.
And Paul Chappell says, "Little Keegs, what a guy."
So it's actually funny. They call me Little Keegs. Paul Chappell. He's a Eastern Gauteng boy. How's it, Paulie? But they've got Keegan in their team as well, and we call him Dollar Bill. Because the dollar's just rising and everyone's chasing that. Played a couple of SACDs with him, awesome human being. But he's a little bit significantly smaller than me. And they said, how are we going to know the difference between that Keegan and this Keegan on the field?
Yeah.
And I said, well, guys, it's easy. He's big Keegs and I'm little Keegs. So it's just something that's stuck from about, I think it's 2022 or 2023. And anytime I see Keegs, we always call each other by those names. So yeah, it's
And that's also lekker. That's also part of the spirit of SACDs.
yeah. I think this is a very special tour to me because we want to be competitive and play hard and have a little bit of rivalry, but at the same time, we know that as soon as we're off the field, we get to have a little bit of festivities and chat to one another and laugh about the game because it is a game at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I've made some seriously awesome friends. Like each year, I'm completely humbled by how many people come and say, "How's it?" and "Keeks, how you been?" "Oh, you got married, you got a latte, you this, you that," and then I get to find that out about them. So it's really humbling each time I come back because this tournament is super special in the fact that you actually make friends and care about the guys that you play against.
I've seen that on the field also. Guys get hurt or accidentally run into each other, and they're both like very concerned.
Yes,
I
yeah.
think I saw you in the one game actually go and check on one of the players to see if he's okay.
Yeah, I mean, shame.
He
Buff.
slid onto the bricks here.
Yes, yeah. So that was our cappy, Vaughan, slid on the bricks earlier, but then there was the Easton's boy, Bavu. Unfortunately, he's such an amazing human being. And each year he's so unlucky. I think it was either last year or the year before. He's played SACDs with me before and was definitely in the running to be selected again. He's just an awesome hockey player, and he got injured, so it was very unfortunate because I think he was definitely going to make the team. And then today he had a little bit of a niggle going into the game, hurt his ankle, and when he was on the side, I went and I gave him a big hug and just said, it's one of those things, but he always comes back stronger. So yeah, we do care about each other, and if there isn't that brotherhood or love, then this tournament means nothing. But I think it's also an awesome learning curve for the youngsters that come to this tour because they're like, how can you play so hard against someone but have so much
Yeah, respect.
respect?
Mutual.
Yeah, respect there after the fact,
So, how has in the years that you've been playing, how has the technology with the keeper's gear, how has that changed?
It's crazy. I started off with, under 14, you obviously don't have your own kit. You get the school's kit, and you get
Those oboes.
you get the bottom of the range. I still had this. It was like a multicolored, almost looked like army colored, but it was purple and white.
Ah.
And it was fine for under 14 because no one hits
That
hard
hard.
enough. Then I got to under 15 and I came home with bruises because I felt like I was keeping with cardboard. And there's different levels and ranges to all the stuff, but the technology that goes into it now is phenomenal. I mean, the amount of foam that they're compacting on the outside versus the inside because they want the inside foam to mold to your shape of your leg. So if I had to go change my leg guards with another keeper, it's going to feel weird for him because it hasn't shaped to his legs. It's shaped
So it's
to
like
my
memory
legs.
foam almost.
Yeah, almost, yeah. So I remember I shifted away from Obo. I had Obo for about 10 years, 12 years, and then I was fortunate enough to get a sponsor with Mershon, and I went and I read up about it because I was so hesitant. Seems like a decent ball on the outside here. Can they make something of it?
Oh, whoa, that was a good run.
Yeah.
Nicely cleared there by Limpopo.
And yeah, I was fortunate enough. I went to Mershon, but watched all their videos of how they made it, and it was so comprehensive of the memory foam and everything that they do with it. And it took about 8 sessions of 2-hour practices. Here we go, baseline. Any support? Keeper clears. Is there danger?
And that's-
Foxy says there
is
is.
that Tatenda?
Yeah, looks like Tatenda's come off of his own player's stick. Unfortunate there. I'm sure he'll be fine. He's a hard lad. He'll suck it up.
Yep.
But yeah, so I went over to them and took about 8 sessions to get the foam feeling good on the legs and the hands and whatnot. And it's literally designed for that. So the rebound that's coming off the keeper pads as well these days is like, I mean, it's just actually mind blowing.
Do you want heavy rebound?
Well, I think that's where
You want controlled rebound,
it
eh?
depends on your style. To be fair, let's see what they do. Push out here, first castle, little slip,
Oh, a little slip there.
picked up. But Western Province retain it. They'll build up from here. They're not going to rush it. Yeah, so I think with rebound, personally, how I want my rebound, I would like a fair amount of rebound. I don't want everything to just be controlled, because I feel that my keeping style has enough of control behind it. But also, that's how I keep. I'm not a very aggressively going forward keeper. That's very quick off my line. And like I said, a lot of keepers are also very different. So sometimes being aggressive off your line maybe warrants to have more control in those close quarters. So yeah, it's all dependent on your style, but I think the technology in it right now, even if you go for high control, you're going to get a lot of rebound out of it anyway, or certainly more than 5 years ago.
Oh, I remember our keepers used to play with, okay, this is 94, 95. It was very new. Hockey was new for us in this province, for us boys. So we used to lend the cricket pads.
Yes,
And our
yeah.
keepers used to play in cricket
Well,
pads.
that was what I first started off with. I remember.
You can't do that here, though.
No, absolutely not. No. There's still a bit of give in that cricket ball when you have cricket pads on.
Yeah.
It's with leather and cork. There's still a little bit of give, but this hard plastic ball, no, you're definitely going to get hurt. No, but I mean, that's how a lot of keepers start at primary school. I remember a friend of mine, we went to playoffs, and he was the keeper for the season, and he hadn't done much because we had a good team, and got to playoffs, and there was a big tantrum and crying, and he didn't want to be keeper, so I said, "Sir, I'll do it." And then since then, I had a good game, and he was like, "Okay, well, you keeper now." So
Okay. But what many people don't understand is that a keeper is not just a guy that stands around in the box. Most of you, and from listening to you speak now, you as well, you actually can play a position or two on the field as well, outside the box.
yeah, I mean, so I played midfield until those incidents in grade 7, and because I thought it was quite cool and I was doing quite well, might as well give it a go. And then I went to Mpumalanga trials under 14, and I made the A side. So I was like, oh well, obviously I'm
Yeah,
half
this is your
decent at
life
this.
now.
But I mean, I think keeping, a lot of people think that, okay, let's put the bigger kid in
Yeah, you
the
shouldn't.
D, but actually it's one of your most athletic kids that need to go in there.
And you guys have to be fit, man.
Yeah, I mean, so we're sweating about close on 2 liters, even if we're not having a busy game. We are really sweating a lot in that kit, and then also in a training session that's about 2 hours.
Yeah, jeez.
We're doing about 100 to 120 burpees. We're diving around, throwing our body around,
Push-ups,
push-ups, everything. So it is a demanding
position.
and we might not clock in necessarily kilometers, but certainly in terms of like a high rocks
Yeah.
type of workout, we definitely up there, because that kit's also, even though the kit's getting lighter and lighter, it's about 10 or 8 to 10 kilograms.
Oh wow, yeah. And I mean, always, it's like I was saying earlier in the week, you know, I never reached this level of hockey, but I played decent hockey, and I played inner, which is link today, or well, right inner. And it doesn't mean because I'm a former hockey player and I love the sport, I can now go and coach some primary school team, because you need to get some training behind it, I think, and become a proper coach. But what we see is a lot of the guys who may have played some hockey at school sometime and now become coaches at the primary schools, and they take the bigger kid because he can't make, he's not fast enough or quick enough to be on the field. So then they reckon, oh, well, you know what, we'll put him in the goal box. And that's a mistake, because you guys are really quick. I think your reflexes are probably faster than most of the, if not all, of the actual field players.
Yeah, so I think we got a slightly backward way of thinking in South African primary school hockey, um, and I think it's slowly coming around for sure. But first thing with coaching, because I'm a coach myself and I teach at a school, and I think the biggest thing is if we can try and make the players not just better hockey players but better people. But then outside of that is also try and find that child's little niche talents. Where is that person good, and then try and build on that. So if it is a bigger kid, that doesn't mean that that kid cannot learn how to drag flick and rip it from the top D, or find a place of being a distributor from the middle,
It's
and
about
then
development.
yeah, and then finding a kid that can work off of him. So it's not just trying to make the better kids better. It's also about how can we make what I've been given, because sometimes you get a bag of angry cats as a coach. You don't know what you have, and whatever you do get, how are we going to develop those players? So I don't believe in positions.
Yeah.
I think everyone must play everywhere.
And also play to your potential. On that note as well, we've got Mervyn saying that the immersion kit is awesome and oboe keepers just don't know what they're missing out on. And then we've got Dylan saying Donovan van Tonner, number 10 for Limpopo, used to be a provincial level keeper, but made the decision to start playing infield. So, fun fact, Donovan's mom is here somewhere. She was here just now when you came in, I think. She's a local yoga instructor. She's got a yoga studio here. And both her sons are playing in Limpopo today. We've got
No wonder Donovan was a goalkeeper. You have to be flexible. So
so we've got Donovan, and then we've got Kyle.
yeah. So going back on the other comment was, immersion is awesome, and oboe keepers don't know what they're missing out on. Genuinely, I was so hesitant of changing after 10 years of being with oboe and going through about 5 kits with them to now having this immersion kit. I cannot be happier. Obviously, you're hesitant to change and whatnot, but could not be happier. And it's a relatively new brand in South Africa, but the service that you get out of the team from Mershon, I mean, I ordered my kit, got it 2 days later.
Oh, wow.
It was they deliver nationwide. They're just amazing, really.
The other thing, speaking about gear, is it amazes me. For a very, very, very long time, you had Grays and you had Malik.
Yes.
And Grays and Malik, okay, and then TK came along, and I was super impressed. My dad, for Christmas, bought me a TK hockey stick, and I was like, this is awesome. It had no wood in it, you know?
Yeah, carbon or
yeah.
graphite.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Graphite back then. Yeah.
Now, you've got Princess, you've got, I don't even know if TK is a thing. I see all the school players are all either Grays or Princess or what's the other one that Tadenda is the ambassador for? Ritual.
Ritual. There's also Adidas now.
Yeah.
Mustafa Kasim is donning a Nike, so Nike's even getting in on the game.
How crazy is that, dude? And I remember Malik was your expensive stick, and that was 1,000 rand.
Yeah.
That was the top of the range, dude. If you had a Malik, and Malik had only one color. It was green and white.
Yeah, now you'll be lucky if you get a Maxed or a Mr. Price Sports Special from there.
Exactly.
Yeah, at that price.
So Grays, have they kind of lost touch with the game?
No, I think so. A brand like Grays, they obviously come from the UK. I think that when you had such a support when the sport was still building and in very formative years in South Africa, it's very easy for a big brand like that to think that you're always going to have that support. Like I said earlier, I know that the Guys Browns have always stuck with Grays, and Grays have always looked after them. So I think they do have a little bit of touch with it. But in terms of here comes Tam. He's just lost the ball.
That was a good run there. Sorry to interrupt you there. Keegs, that was a good run there from Kyle, Donovan's brother, up the line there.
Yeah, so I think they always thought that they might have their support base like Malik as well, but You know, when everyone is producing something new, and then there's better offers on deal, and it's very easy to chop and change these days. I mean, I don't think of one player, or I mean, maybe one or two, that have stuck with the same stick right through their high school career, even.
Yeah. And then we got Brad over here saying Osaka.
Ah, there we go, Osaka. But you know, Brad Neal only coaches the Impala 2's ladies, so I don't know what he's doing with an Osaka. It's way too expensive for
That's
him.
why Michael said to him, Brad, go do some work.
Exactly. Get back to work, Brad.
And then Jarko says Don was a keeper from under 13 provincial. Actually, a very good keeper. And then Lynn says, why not comment on the game and the players? Well, we are, Lynn.
Shame, Lynn, are you not watching? We need to say. Here we go, ball coming in, top D, cleared. All right, looks like it's going to be a long...
Brad
16.
Brad says easy, Keegs.
Sorry, guys. I'm in CD's mode, so Banter's just flying. Sorry.
Yeah, spent some time there at the almost collapsed tent.
Oh, I think it's been taken down now completely. So we were standing underneath the tent earlier, and I saw the last pole, the main pole that was standing up, and it came clattering down to our shortest member in our team, Keith. And if I didn't call him out the way, I was going to clock him right on the head. So
See, there you go. That's the advantage of the keeper's reflexes.
yeah, exactly.
All right, so Limpopo looking to break through and get a point on the board. We've got Donovan there. Was that Donovan? Yes, with a shot, an attempt to inject it into the D there.
Limpopo just need to stay a little bit patient in these areas here. Build up.
But you see that, okay, that's Dreyer van Heerden. You see, this is the thing. Desperation.
Yeah.
They've still got half an hour. They've got more than half an hour. They've still got like 40 minutes of play left. Settle down a bit. Get back into your formation.
Yeah, so I think desperation definitely, but like we spoke about it earlier, the styles of play. Limpopo is I'm gonna go forward and put you guys under pressure, and here we go. Province with a bit of hands. Can they squeeze it in? Limpopo recover.
Oh,
So there's a turnover. If Limpopo can change channel out of that turnover where the space actually is, and then build up and keep changing channel, you'll see Limpopo will retain possession a little bit better. But now where they try to keep it in one channel.
Tatenda showing off some of his skills there. That's international
Yeah.
skills that he got there when he wants it.
Oh, he's just doing it for the home crowd.
Yeah.
Oh, Tatenda.
I was giving him some grief because I call him Jaden, and I've nicknamed him the Black Bomber. So he's always trying to get me to say Tatenda. Like, it sounds like he's asking for a tender. Great work there by. Yeah, that was Dreyer van Heerden. Yeah, that it looks like it from here. Oh, Limpopo need to get out of this.
Oh, it looks like it just slipped
Shorty.
onto Tatenda's feet there. Jaden's feet, sorry.
Black Bomber.
You know, and Western Province do have a mean drag flick on them, so hopefully Limpopo can run a tight line here and keep it out.
Where do you think they're going to go with this one? Second castle.
No, I don't think they'll go second castle unless they've got a variation.
Let's see what they're going to do here.
First castle, yes. Straight
Flick.
through, but
Just wide, yeah. That was a good attempt.
yeah, and it's not bad line run by Limpopo either. That first wave is cutting off the left-hand side for the goalkeeper, so he's only essentially has to save one side, and he's forcing the drag flicker to go to his right. So it's actually a good defensive short corner from Limpopo.
Okay, Limpopo, we're looking to go wide, I think.
Yeah, even here, if they can step up their platform and just keep transferring the ball. They don't have to rush it. But again, throwing into a middle zone here where they just need to find a little bit of connections, form triangles, form connections.
Was that, that's a free hit to Limpopo.
Yeah, so exactly here. They're transferring it, they're not being put under pressure. Keep the ball. Let one of the Western Province players come out, like here.
Nice, draw him out.
There we go. And then the space is now slowly being created, but we need to do this another 4 or 5 times.
But move up slowly.
Exactly. Start building. There we go.
Nice.
Now that little triangle
great.
connection. That's what we're talking about. He needs a support player to come in there.
Oh.
And that's where Western Province can also be so dangerous along the sides, because they don't just have hands, they have aerial hands as well. So
and they've got speed, eh?
Exactly, so they can always exploit that. So Limpopo definitely have to be mindful of that. Looks like it's just been squeezed out for a long corner here.
Sure, the wind is picking up big time this side. Oh, off the feet, that was Donovan. Also a fantastic player there for Limpopo, number 12, Nimrod.
I always thought that Nimrod always sounded like a Star Wars character.
Yeah. I actually lived in Nimrod Park at one stage in Kempton. Nimrod Park, dude. Like,
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too. I'm convinced it was for my sins. Right. Oh.
No, so to the crowd that's watching online, I don't think you can really tell, but it is absolutely howling out there. I'm very surprised that Tatenda is still running in a straight line. He's usually affected by any outside circumstance. So
just to clarify, Jaden, when you listen to this tonight, it's not me this time, okay? Also off the field is a solid guy.
No, he is. I mean,
and always so bloody friendly.
Yeah, so I mean, our schools that we work for, obviously he works here. I work in Nullsbury at Penryn, and we used to have fixtures against them.
Oh, you're at Penryn?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. We started the EV challenge at Penryn.
Okay.
Actually, Mark Shawman's kids were all at Penryn.
Yeah, so I teach high school kids there in part of the sports department. And we used to have fixtures here against them, and they used to come to us, and he's always just such a good human being. So yeah, can't say a bad word about Tatenda, except for maybe dropping a stick there. Come on, man.
All right, let's see where they're going to go. They've got space. It goes to the middle. Lionel picks it up. Oh, that was a good play.
Yeah, and just stay patient. There we go. And then roll. There we go. If they can use their blockers that they've got at the moment and just bounce out of them, the space will open. But then there's that one wayward pass, you know what I mean? But when they use that blocker, bounce back out of there, rotate, then it operates. So Limpopo have the ability. But if they can do it consistently, will be the determining factor of whether they can score here against Western Province, and hopefully,
look,
I mean, crowd-wise, going to a shootout.
Yeah.
1-1, that would be amazing.
Because I mean, if they draw this game, there will be a shootout. Eh?
Yes, there will be a shootout.
And Limpopo can, because like I say, we've got 3.5 minutes left in this chukker. Then there's still effectively another half an hour left of play.
Absolutely.
So they've still got it. So,
it's an awesome left foot.
Save.
Dangling left foot there. Keep Limpopo alive here.
And once they score that first goal and it's level again, then we'll see a different...
they're going to get their hair up on their back, and they're going to keep moving. I mean, that's Limpopo's MO. They always... If you give them a sniff, they're going to get back in the game, and that's not where you we want Limpopo because Limpopo is dangerous there.
Yeah. And the thing is, unfortunately, Limpopo in most of the sports, we're always the underdogs.
Yeah.
You know, so it's
Pumalanga
always
as well. I mean, I know what it feels like
Yeah.
at school level. Pumalanga was always the underdog when I was at school.
yeah.
You know,
And I mean, the high schools in Zanin and Nelspruit compete against each other: athletics, rugby, netball. So, oh, that was unintentional.
it is what it is.
Yeah,
Uh,
welcome to hockey.
yeah, big boy hockey.
Oh, what a good shot! It was a great idea.
Great idea, yeah. I think if he just gets that movement with himself before he gives it, because then he can maybe draw that defender that's intercepted, then yeah, 100%. Oh, awesome effort. Yeah, I mean, you can see Limpopo wants it. I mean, putting body on the line there to
Committed.
make the tackle, yeah,
Yeah.
committed for sure. So
That's the main thing. You
there
when
we
you're going
go.
into tackle, you got to commit.
There we go. Let's see
They've
if
got
we
a
can
chance.
numbers ahead. Good line ball.
Fantastic. Yes.
Awesome.
There we go. Oh,
it's-
just
yeah.
unfortunately intercepted there. But hey, that was great. There we go. Overhead.
Oh, it's well taken there, well
Very well
received.
picked up there. Looking for a deflection, maybe. Run out.
It looks like a little bit of a long corner here. Obviously taking a touch.
Oh,
It's got a little bit
great
of space.
pickup again. Oh,
And
shorty.
short corner. You see, so going out for a long corner there, Province aren't looking to go forward immediately. They're looking to change channel. Yeah, Brad, you full of jokes, eh? I do know a little bit about hockey. Yeah, Brad Neal, yeah. Yeah, he's giving me a little bit of banter.
A bit of shtick there.
Yeah. But you see, on that long corner, Western Province are looking to change the channel before going forward, and that's where the space is.
Yeah.
Change channel.
Oh, they're bringing up the numbers.
And we go
There's
into
the
the
siren.
quarter.
That's why they're bringing up all the numbers. Put a bit of pressure there.
Yeah, keep it within the 5, no matter what.
Oh, came off the body of a defender.
Reward.
I think Province might adjust the strategy for this rear ward.
Yeah, a little bit of talk
Slightly.
going into that, but I know Limpopo is going to keep it the same. Run hard, keep it out, boys.
Right. Oh, a little bit of a change up there. It's going to be a rear ward, I think. It went off the... No.
It seemed like it
No.
came off the stick, so that's good
Yeah.
defending from Limpopo. Awesome defending from Limpopo.
I also think that, you know, people misjudge Limpopo, and I think that Province may not have expected so much of a
Battle, yeah,
yeah.
for sure. You know, if you had to do predictions, I know that everyone was expecting Province to win, but knowing Limpopo and what they stand for as a team and the type of people that they have there, I mean, awesome people, they weren't going to go down without a fight. They were always going to put up a fight, especially on their home turf. And I'm glad that they're giving us that. I would love to see them, you know, at the start of the next quarter, to come out firing like Western Province did, and to, you know, get a goal ahead or equalize and really put a game on our hands. Brad, I actually have run first wave, and I ran down Chof about 4 times when I played for Impala when I was still part of CC. So
My prediction for this is a 1-1 draw, going to shootout. and then nice long vacation for province.
I would have to say Limpopo's going to come back 1-1. Hopefully hold it there, and then I would love to see a shootout. You know, Ashes, I'm surprised you even logged into this on your first class flight. So I'm very glad that you're watching. For those of you that didn't see his comment, he said he's surprised as a keeper I know so many words, which obviously just shows you the bad rap that keepers get. It's not very fair. We're nice people, or we try to be at least. All right, and we're underway again. You know, I'm expecting Limpopo to come out guns blazing and to really bring it to province now. It's a tender with a bit of a rabbit hopping through. It's been picked up here. Western Province looking with numbers ahead. Picked up a top. Ooh. The tender, was that a naughty tackle? It looked like. He's saying it was a hockey accident. Unlucky to tender. Well, actually, her umpire was right there, so. But I'm sure Province are going to want to capitalize. Mike Graham will shoot clays when you and I can go for inverted commas coffee. Straight onto the body. The ref has called you up. Off target. Limpopo ball looking to go quickly.
Fantastic ball there.
They've got numbers here. Just need to give.
They can. Here we go. That's a brilliant run. Was that Jaden? No. That looks like Lionel. Is it Lionel? I can't see from this angle. That was a brilliant piece of running there.
Yeah, a little inside out and turn onto his blind side. That's a good run.
There's Lionel. There's Lionel. Come on, Lionel. Send it into the middle. Oh, just got out of reach there. Kyle. Stoutgat.
Mike Graham, yes. Cold coffee, I'm in. You just let me know when and where, okay? If it's I'm not sure who sent that one. Why would it be a shootout? It's a new hockey rule that if there's a draw, so if Province obviously win by 1-0, then there won't be a shootout. But if there is a draw, then even if it's a pool game, there's no extra time or golden goal like the old days. It goes immediately into a shootout. So even if it's a draw, they need to know who wins because that will give you the extra point or not. So it always works like that, even in pool games. Yeah.
We didn't have a shootout though when Limpopo drew against. No, who played to draw earlier in the week? Northern Daisies drew against the Northern Blues, and we didn't have a draw. It was a one-all draw. No, it was today.
So even if they, then I might be incorrect because I know it's worked like that before. We had a draw. I think it was in George, and we knew that we were out. I think we were 4th or 5th, and we weren't playing. Well, we weren't playing in the playoffs yet.
Andre de Beer wants to know if it's Keegan commentating with Joe.
Haha, Andre de Beer. Why don't you come back to hockey, Andre? He's enjoying his life too much.
Yeah, it's little Keegan. Andre, just to let you know, little Keegan. Brad says, "Geez, this place is better than Facebook."
I swear they must have a group chat and just try to get everyone logged into it.
So Andre says, "Help that oak out. He needs a little book of notes."
The only reason Andre says that is because he's got a hymn book bigger than his Bible.
Okay, so we're not going to have a shootout then if they draw. But my prediction still stands. I do believe that Limpopo can come back, score a goal, and walk away with a draw, at the very least. But I know that they've got it in them to really spoil the show for Province and actually come back, draw, and then score the winning goal in the final seconds.
I mean, that's what the crowd wants. That's what everyone supporting Limpopo, even from 150 kilometers away, is hoping for. So I certainly want that. I mean, seeing Tam Johnson operating here, I know he's lurking like a shark in murky waters. He's just hoping for something.
Oh, great control there by Tatenda. Yeah, Sean Cross makes a good point here. He says the shootout is only if the points are the same and the goal difference, because then obviously we need to decide. So then there'll be a shootout.
I'm just very surprised that Sean Cross can even type anything because he had an at-home injury. At home in inverted commas, Sean, and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
So I believe Sean's nickname is Poff.
Yes,
Poff.
Porf. Obviously can't tell you how he got that nickname, but yeah, I mean, great human, even better hockey player, and unfortunately we couldn't have him on tour. He injured his shoulder just before tour, so he obviously couldn't make it. But yeah, last year he was a part of our winning side that played in the final. So I remember he was meant to go on a family holiday and missed the last 2 days, and he gave his wife a call and said, obviously hockey's a lot more important. And he ended up playing. So yeah, we appreciate you, Porf.
See, Province, what can they do here? They've been inching forward. So, great stop there by Jaden. He's
Moving outside.
running it
Yeah.
nicely down the line there, looking for it. You see, that's the Tatenda that we know.
Yeah, he's got the hands. Tatenda hasn't always had the pace. He's like a diesel truck in Brakpan in the middle of winter. So he's always looking for the support play. It's just that Limpopo need to get numbers ahead. He's looking ahead, but does he have someone to necessarily get the ball off to?
Okay, we've got Jaden again. Oh, nice little turnaround there. Good send off.
Oh, advantage has been played.
Very bad position there for Limpopo. Needs to get themselves out of this situation.
It's funny how the camera cuts to a very relaxed keeper, though. As if he knew there's no chance of stopping that.
He was like, yeah. And then we've got this keeper over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what Jaden say. Oh, nice little. Oh.
There you go, picked up by
Intercepted
Tristan
again.
in the midfield. I think the game has just been a bit direct. You know, they haven't utilized outside channels. They haven't utilized attacking baseline. You got so many options going there. You can either go 90 top D, P spot, back post, and everything's coming on a 45 to the D. So it's been very direct hockey, which I don't think is necessarily Province's style. But I think Limpopo has almost forced them into trying to be direct, because I think Limpopo is dictating the pace that they're playing at, but Province are almost playing into how Limpopo are playing. So, yeah. So where Province were, you see, instinct is to roll out from here. But as soon as it gets over that halfway line, it's almost as if the blinders are on and they want to go on the 45, instead of going along the line and utilizing the baseline. So let's have a look here. Gone wide, missed trap. But I almost feel like from there, they need to keep attacking down all the way to the baseline, where I think they're cutting in the whole time on the 45.
Oh. Lionel being taken out there by 2 defenders. Yeah, that's what you were talking about. Going for the 45 again.
Andre De Beer, the camera always adds 10 pounds. Keith has not got any bigger, I can assure you.
All right, there we go. Ooh, good little run there by Lionel, just intercepted.
So let's see here if they go. So keep it inside, keep it inside. Good 1-2. What are they going to do? Good save. Good save. No, it's a good counter from Western Province.
Also, it does feel to me like they are quite evenly matched, eh?
I think a lot more than people gave them credit for. I think Limpopo came in as a little bit of underdogs, but they've definitely stood up today. I think whoever does play Limpopo later in the week is going to have to really respect the side. Western Province keep it. It's going to be scrappy here. And they win the short corner.
Bit of a scrambled defense there.
Like, I always think it's so difficult for the umpires. I mean, as players, we not always going to think they get it right. But, I mean, there's so much happening between the sounds that you hear, sticks flying everywhere. Yeah, I mean, now, can you try to couple that with the noise of the wind beating into their face? They're probably not going to get it always right, but that's why there's 2 of them. Let's see what Foxy says. Yeah, Foxy agrees. No reason to overturn. Short corner has been awarded.
Where do you think they're going to go first, Castle?
First Castle. First Castle it is.
Oh.
Miss trap.
Oh, great clearance by Limpopo.
Just got to retain possession there. Ooh,
Carl,
a little bit of...
Carl has a bit of a seat there.
Bus is full.
Yeah. Sure, the Province boys are used to windy conditions.
Oh, they must be.
And here they come again.
Ooh, yeah. That's a right call. It's a harsh tackle.
That's Donovan questioning what's happening.
No, intention is there, but unfortunately, execution wasn't. Donovan coming in a little bit aggressive. Yeah, breakdown, even if it's outside, short corner. All right, and thanks so much for having me, guys. Thanks for all the work that you've done for this tournament, and it's been a privilege to be here. Yeah, thank you to everyone that's at home watching, and yeah, Go hockey.
Only a pleasure, little Keegs. We're going to cross after this game. We're going to cross down to pitch side with Darren for the man of the match interview. Good stop there by the Limpopo keeper. Province on the attack constantly. Let's just have a look. Something's wrong with the keeper. All right. All right, there's 20 seconds left in this game. Province leading 1-0 against the home team Limpopo. I think Province will now be keeping possession to play for time as they come back into attack, maybe try and get one more goal on the board. A little bit of a scrappy play there. And that's that. The alarm will soon sound the end of the game. What a decent matchup this was. Limpopo unfortunately couldn't halt the province campaign. Right, there's about 20 seconds left. There was a bit of a stoppage during the game for some injuries. Maybe Limpopo can steal a draw here in the last 10 seconds or so. 4 seconds left. Unfortunately, oh, here we go. Great stop there by Nimrod. And that's the game. Game, set and match to Province. Thank you everybody in the live commentary for keeping us inspired. We're going to cross down to Darren at pitch side for the man of the match interview. And then stay tuned. We are going to have the Griffins play their game shortly.
I had so many oaks watching the game from home, like ripping me. No, really? Ripping me. Oh, no. I think they went A4, B3, second game. A3, B4. So therefore, the third game of the day.
So we're standing here. That was the last of the pool games. Jesse, that was an absolutely amazing performance. It was a tight game. You held it. I don't think you guys were expecting Limpopo to come at you like that, but they did. So just talk us through the game.
I think it was a great performance from us. What I really enjoyed, I think the tactics that we had today that the coach brought to the field really paid off. I mean, worked perfectly to plan. But I'm really just happy to share this moment with the gents. It's my first tour here at the SACD's tournament, and I'm really happy. Thank you guys for hosting us. And yeah, I'm proud of the team for the performance. Yeah.
Yeah, and you say the first CDs. Talk us or talk to us about your CDs experience thus far.
Yeah, so far it's been amazing. I mean, really connecting with all the different types of gents. I mean, usually when you play in club hockey, it's all just once you're done with the game, everyone just separates. But yeah, it's like everyone comes together. So I'm really, really happy about that. And yeah, it's been a vibe so far. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations and all the best for the balance of tournament. We've got playoffs tomorrow, and we wish you all the best and look forward to seeing some exciting hockey again.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we can bring it home to Western Province this year.
Thank you, Jesse, and once again, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys.